I went to my bed last night with something on my mind, and it rests so heavy on my mind that I woke up with it this morning. And it's something that I was thinking about for a very, very long time. I understand that being a Rasta or having locks on your head is more economical. It saves money. But at the end of the day, when these guys are rappers and they're using guns to fry egg or to cook or whatever and have guns in their house and putting up pictures on Instagram, on social media for the entire world to see, you're giving Rastas a bad name. A lot of people will maybe say, why is she saying being a Rasta is this or being a Rasta is that? But I'm going to tell you my belief, what I think being a Rasta is. Being a Rasta is being true to yourself, being clean hearted, and leading your people into righteousness and into a right direction. However, with that being said, the representation and the identity of a Rasta is usually through their hair. If you're gonna have the covenant on your head, which is your locks, and it is the covenant on your head, and you're gonna turn around and tell people in your music to do crack, to do cocaine, to do molly, to do whatever drugs that you feel like you're slinging in these streets, and you want people to take up in your footsteps and follow. If you're gonna be turning a gun on your own brother, your own color, your own race, your own people. And when I say your own people, I'm not talking about just black people, I'm talking about poor people, because we're all in the struggle together. When you have the locks on your head and you have your pants underneath your ass and you walk around with grill in your mouth and acting like a motherfucking idiot, trying to be a thug and a gangster, you are infringing on the Rastafarian movement and the reputation of what Rasta really stands for. When you put these videos out on social media for everybody to see, and the Babylon, which is the police and the system, that's what we call Babylon. And the Babylon see these videos and then they see a youth that kind of resembles you or kind of has the same characteristics as you and acting like you, or even just walking down the street with their pants under their ass with locks on their head, that's not committing any crime. Then the Babylons feel like it's okay to pull this youth over, to harass this youth and to search this youth because of the shit that you motherfuckers who has the audience and have people following them and viewing them and watching them, who has the power to change something, who has the power and the audience. You can mold people's mind, but when you put the bullshit out there, you're leaving the young kids in the streets as target towards Babylon because they cannot afford the bail money and they can afford the fucking Jewish lawyer that you motherfuckers be using. Why would you try to use music to destroy your culture, to destroy poor people, to destroy your race? Why would you do that? Why can't you pick up the mic and speak something that's sensible, that speaks something that's uplifting, speak something that's going to enhance and make our culture, our race better? When your producers and the people behind the scenes tell you that this is what's selling and this is what people want to hear, you should ask them, what people? Because I'm pretty sure that when you have your lawyers, your quote unquote Jewish lawyer, no disrespect to the Jewish people, and your Jewish producers telling you that this is what people wants to hear and this is what people sells, he's not talking about his race. He's not talking about his people. He's speaking about the Gentiles and the dogs, as they refer to other non-Jewish cultures as. I'm not doing this video to infringe or to be disrespectful to the Jewish people or the Jewish culture. Y'all have struggled. You all have been through a lot, and the black people has been through 400 and 500 years of persecution, and we're still going through it even today's day, even until today in the North American system, and even until today within our own society, our own communities, as in Jamaica, Africa, and the rest of the world, because the Babylons, they're married to the uniform, and they're married to the rules that they have to follow. So regardless if you're black or white, Jews or Gentile, as long as you're a Babylon, you're oppressing your people, and you're not looking out for your people because you're into the Babylonian system. Some people refer to it as Zionists. We refer to it as Babylonian system. I do not think that you should wear the locks on your head unless you're going to follow the truth, the teachings of His Majesty, Haile King Selassie. I don't believe that you should have the locks on your head and telling people about coca, and telling people about blood clot, Molly, and telling people about killing their brother, and splattering people's brain on the street, and rapping and talking about bullshit. I don't think you should do that. That's just my opinion. I'm blood clot vexed about the situation because you guys are using this as if it's cool. Everybody wants to be a Rasta now. Everybody wants to have locks. And people are having locks because it's economical. People are not having locks because they want to change the world, or they want to enhance their communities. They're not looking out for the betterment of the human race. They're not looking out for the betterment of the 98% or 99%. I think we're actually down to 97% at this time, because the rich is getting richer, the poor is getting poorer, and people are like out there spreading bullshit and spreading propaganda and dealing with fuckery in our society and in our community. Y'all motherfuckers need to get your mind right. Start pushing positive vibes. Start enlightening people to do the right things. Stop singing about bullshit because you want to drive a fucking expensive car and live in a mansion. They asked a motherfucker, I can't remember his name, but he had locks too. And this all died and shit. And they say to him, what do you think about what's happening in Ferguson? And this motherfucker looked into the camera and said, I'm iced out. I don't care about all that. I'm iced out. Is that what a life is worth to you? You're iced out, so you sing bullshit. You tell people bullshit. And because you're getting your bling and your ice and your diamonds and your platinums and your all these cars in the houses, then you feel that it's okay for you to put bullshit out in the street, to go in the studio all coked up and all high and record shit, because the demons are attached to you motherfuckers that's using these drugs. The demons are attached to you motherfuckers that's representing colors and representing a hood and fighting over a turf that does not belong to you. The demons are attached to you people that are out there spreading virus and spreading rumors and disgracing and disrespecting the very womb that you came from. Get your mind right. This is Kamala Wright for Me Done Talk. That's it. I ain't got nothing more to say. Just get your fucking mind right. Me Done Talk.